wonders of modern technology have tremendous benefits. But as with anything, unintended consequences follow. Social media platforms such as Twitter have given a voice to us all, and many have used this voice responsibly. However, sensitive topics often boost aggression in those of lesser moral character. In today's politically charged climate, violent protests and demonstrations have become a common occurrence. Problematic individuals may wind up promoting radical and violent action on social media, creating more chaos in an already heated environment. This can lead to property damage, physical trauma, and even death. In the past few years, it has become apparent to the government of Virginia that it must be able to identify problematic individuals before violence occurs. As we saw in Charlottesville in 2017, such people can foment tragic events. Oh, don't worry there, little buddy. We're from the government, and we're here to help. We make use of data collection to prevent potential threats. The sort of thing we have used against spies for decades. Your federal government has already sold you out with the Patriot Act, giving us total access to your private records and various live channels to monitor risky behavior. But we don't even need those. In order to defend all the good patriotic folk who don't cause violent crimes like the thugs we talked about before, we track everyone's social media. During times of protests and demonstrations, we can identify the propensity of someone being a nexus of malevolence by using state-of-the-art machine learning. By processing tens of thousands of tweets, we trained a fancy computer model called a neural network to become a sentiment analyzer. This analyzer can tell whether a tweet is angry, hateful, sad, happy, or neutral. Here you can see just how accurate a prototype neural network is at understanding our human speech patterns. Many other factors, like time, location, and reacts, amongst others, are used as features that allow an unsupervised learning algorithm to discern clusters of individuals. To get the best algorithm and parameters, we used silhouette scoring on a variety of algorithms. A silhouette score outputs a measure of intra- and inter-cluster similarity per a given Twitter user, and averages over all users in the dataset. The silhouette scoring algorithm was used to test 3 different clustering algorithms: density-based spatial clustering of applications with noise, dbscape, k-means, and Gaussian mixture, each with a variety of hyperparameters. In the end, we settled on a k-means algorithm that separates the users into 30 clusters and gave a silhouette score of 0.38. The box on the bottom left encloses the average number of protest-related tweets sent by the user over the last 4-day span encompassing the protest. 80 tweets is an enormous number given the standard deviation and means of the others. Clearly, these users were after something, but what were their intentions? The average number of hateful protest-related tweets, 59 out of every 80 protest-related tweets, was at whopping 74% average. The relatively high number of replies per tweet, indicated by the box to the left, show the provocative nature of these users' contents. We can see here an example of the profiles in the bad cluster. Ugh. We'll pass this one on to our local law enforcement so they can handle it. The G-men will make sure those deplorables do not dare destroy our glorious civilization. Remember, don't worry. We're like your big brother. We'll monitor the rest to protect the best, like you.